Hey, what does it be, Sexy Beast, GhostSickness, or Tristan here. Now, today I'm bringing you an advice video on how to get over your ex. Now, as a person who's dated a lot and been through a lot of breakups, I know what I'm talking about when it comes to this shit. So yeah, if you've ever been in a relationship or ever broken up with somebody, or maybe in your first relationship ever and you're worried about it happening, or maybe it does happen, whatever. Breakups happen, you guys. They're a part of relationships, just like death is a part of life, man. That just got fucking depressing. But anyway, yeah, so I'm going to be giving you kind of 7 steps on how to get over your ex, whether it's a guy, whether it's a girl, whether you were a guy who dated a guy, whether you're a guy who dated a girl, girl who dated a girl, does not matter what the situation was. Breakups are fucking hard, okay? So this is for everybody on how to get over your ex. So step number 1 is going to be come to terms with the breakup and everything that implies. So a breakup implies that you are no longer with this person at all right? You can't fuck with this person. You can't have sex with this person. You can't make out with this person. You can no longer see this person, cuddle this person, do anything that you guys used to do that people in relationships do, okay? That is gone. That is it. So definitely come to terms with this relationship and be like, hey, you know what? I'm never going to be doing this again with this person. You have to fucking accept that. So don't be like, oh man, I want them back so bad. You know what I mean? Because that is just not healthy. It is toxic and honestly not in your best interest. So definitely come to terms with the breakup and be like, accept it and have them accept it and be like, all right, you know, this is it. This is where it's leaving off, and make sure you guys are on the same fucking page. You know, regardless of what the reason you broke up for is, I'll get into that in just a little bit. But yeah, so definitely come to terms with the breakup and everything that implies, because it is a huge, huge, huge change. Now, number 2 is going to sound a little bit counterproductive, or not counterproductive. It's going to sound a little bit harsh, but it is definitely what you have to do. You need to cut all contact with that person, okay? Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, I mean, like texting the person, Snapchat, anything that you guys used to do like that, you need to just stop doing it, okay? You can still stay friends on Facebook depending on why you guys broke up. You know, if she cheated on you, you might not want to stay friends with her on Facebook, or vice versa, but definitely cut all contact with that person, okay? This is something you're going to have to do no matter how fucking hard it is. I know you guys were super close, but again, you can't just go right back to being friends after, because what you had was so different. It was so intimate, right? You know, as a person you were doing stuff with and you were intimate with, and you would always kiss and everything like that, and then now you want to hang out with that person, and you're like, oh yeah, I remember doing all this stuff and I want to do this stuff, and they're like, oh shit, I kind of can't. So yeah, that's no good. So definitely you need to cut all contact with that person, at least until you're ready to talk to them again, and once you've moved on from them. So I'll get into that at the end of the video. But yeah, all right, so number 3 is going to be reevaluate yourself. Now what this basically means is things change from before you were in a relationship when you were after a relationship, all right? So for example, my breakup, right? This girl and I were together for like a year, and before the relationship, you know, I was an adult, I was living with my parents, I was going to high school at the time, you know, all was well, and then holy shit, things changed. After the relationship, man, I was a single 19-year-old kid, and I lived on my own. You know, it was dramatically different, you know, going to college, going to, you know, work and everything like that. Like my life was 100% different than it was before the relationship. So I kind of had to reevaluate myself and like, how am I going to allocate my time now? How am I going to spend my time if I'm not with this girl a lot or whatever? So you definitely need to reevaluate yourself and like be like, okay, well, what is my life like now? How is everything different? How am I going to, you know, what's my schedule like now? How am I going to cope with everything? How am I going to fit everything into my new schedule? Because it's dramatically different before and after a relationship. So definitely keep that in mind. Number 4 is focus on yourself and spend more time with your friends. Whatever you do, do not be alone, okay? Do not seclude yourself. Do not be alone. Don't flush anybody out of your life. Don't go into recluse mode. Don't be, you know, telling people to get away from you, everything like that. This is the time that you need to be around a lot of people. Now, you might need to take a couple of days off right after the breakup just to fucking recuperate, because you don't want to be a sad fucking mess being around people, but definitely spend time with as many people as possible who are your friends, who support you. I don't mean go around and like fuck a ton of girls or whatever, but definitely whatever you do, try not to be alone, whether it's friends, whether it's family, whether it's talking to people on Xbox Live. It does not matter. Whatever you do, do not be alone during this, because this is going to be one of your darkest times. And then number 5, once you are ready, then get back out there, all right? Start dating again, start talking to people again, you know, girls that you're interested in, or start, you know what I mean, trying to make something happen maybe, or see what kind of happens with friends of yours or anything like that. Definitely, once you're ready, get back out there and start dating again, because if you feel like you're ready, then you are ready. And once you get back out there and maybe you're not ready, then you'll realize that and be like, oh shit, you know, maybe I need a little bit more time to reevaluate myself. All right, so number 6 is, this is just a generalized tip, and please do not do this. this, do not talk shit on your ex. If people ask, tell them what happened. Now, even if the girl or guy cheated on you, do not talk shit on your ex. I know it'll be so fucking hard not to. Maybe to your best friend the one time, when you're letting him know what happened and telling him that you're fucking heartbroken. But when you're going around and girls are like, hey, so why are you single? And you're like, my last relationship, she fucking cheated on me. What a bitch, or whatever. Like, dude, no girl or guy is going to want to hear that ever. So definitely do not talk shit on your ex. It's a really bad thing to do. And especially if you do it to someone that you're interested in, they're going to be like, whoa, I'm not going to fucking date this person because they're just going to do this, if anything happens with me. So definitely do not talk shit on your ex. But if people ask, you can tell them what happened. Like, hey, why did you guys break up or whatever? Like, you know what? She cheated on me. It's whatever. Like, it kind of sucks, but I don't really want to go into any more detail than that or whatever. So yeah, so definitely tell them that. Now, number 7 is one day you'll realize that you've moved on, okay? It takes time and it's different for everybody, but it gets easier. I've had relationships that took me a couple weeks to get over. I've had a relationship that took me a couple months to get over. You know what I mean? It all depends on the relationship, the bond, the intimacy, how close you guys were, everything like that, how long you guys dated. I mean, every fucking variable in the book, your guys' history. I mean, going from 100 to 0 real fast is really fucking difficult, especially if this person's like your best friend and now they're like completely out of your life, right? So after this is all said and done, you can resume contact with this person, but again, realize it's not the fucking same, okay? You can't hang out with this person alone. It's really not recommended because something could happen and you guys could get feelings for each other again, and that is no good. So this is the only way that I found to get over your ex, you guys. I really hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, leave a like on it. Let's see if we can do 1,000 likes for how to get over your crush. Maybe a girl doesn't like you back or anything like that. So it's not quite your ex, but a girl who doesn't like you back. So leave a like for that, you guys. Generalized advice. I did one of these before. I will link it in the description below. It's what to do if she has a boyfriend. I really hope you did enjoy this video. Again, stay sexy, you beasts. I'm GhostSickness. I fucking love you guys, and I'm out.